scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Detroit, Michigan, the War Machine, Rhyno!
And here comes the War Machine from the Motor City, Rhino to the ring for one-on-one competition. And of course, this reaction, it's always incredible in the impact zone for the War Machine.
I don't know who's more popular in here, Eric Young or the War Machine, because I'm telling you, this guy gets a sting-like ovation. It's unbelievable because of his passion, Mike. They love what he stands for. They know it comes from the heart, and they bond to this guy. Look at that.
Robert Adams, the opposition for the master of the gore, the War Machine, Rhino, who charges at him and dropped him with the clothesline. Huge announcement made this past Sunday. TNA's pay-per-views are going on the road, and we're going to the hometown of Rhino for Bound for Glory. There's the gore! 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 Here it is!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Rhyno!
I didn't even have a chance to talk about Bound for Glory, our biggest pay-per-view of the year, October the 22nd in Detroit, and here's Rhino. Wow!
When I threw out an extreme challenge, that wasn't the competition I was looking for.
Oh my God, Samoa Joe?
Well, he said that wasn't the time he's looking for. I wonder if this is the challenge
I
he's
don't know.
looking
What's
for.
going on
Listen
here?
to me. I threw out an extreme challenge. You want to come down here? You want to fight now? You want to fight next week? Or do you want to fight at Hard Justice?
What do you say, Joe?
Rhino.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Rhino.
Joe.
You've made your point. You've thrown out your challenge. And I'll tell you what, Rhino. You might say, due to certain events, I felt a little bit depressed. And nothing makes me feel better than a good old-fashioned brawl. And Rhino, I heard you're the best brawl in town. So I'll tell you what, we don't gotta wait till Hard Justice. I talked to Cornette in the back, and if you want to fight, you got it next week on Impact.
Oh, wow!
You gotta love that!
Wait a minute, that's the battle of the machines if he accepts. What do you say, Rhino?
You know what? When I lay out a challenge, I mean it. So why do we have to wait till next week? Why don't we kick each other's ass right now?
There's no reason to wait. Here comes Joe, right down the ring. Security, how are they trying to separate these two?
It's going crazy right there! They want a piece of each other! Unbelievable, Mike!
It's a battle of the machines, the War Machine, and the Samoan Submission Machine. I am backstage with the alpha male, Monty Brown. I got to ask you a question. Your thoughts on tonight's matchup, Samoa Joe versus Rhino.
You want to hear my thoughts on tonight's matchup, Jeremy? Yeah, you'll get my thoughts, because yours are useless. My thoughts on tonight's matchup? Well, let's talk about Victory Road first and our unfinished business that you and I have, Rhinoceros. And then tonight's main event, there's two things wrong with tonight's main event. One, either I continue what I started, beating you from pillar to post in the main event, Rhino, or two, you put the alpha male in tonight's main event with that hippofit. That's right, I said hippofit. Half hippo, half elephant, Samoa Joe.
Let me ask you then, Monty. You have a prediction everyone wants to know. What do you think, Samoa Joe or Rhino tonight?
Who do you think's gonna win tonight, Jeremy Borash?
Well, it could go either way.
Silence! It doesn't matter what you think. I don't care what you think, just like I don't care who wins tonight. The only thing I care about is that rhinos and hippofits do not deserve to be on the Serengeti. The only thing that they deserve is to feel the pounce!
Intensity level is just amped right now, and speaking of Monty Brown, here he comes. He's bringing a chair, obviously. He wants a little ringside seat action.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure a very interested observer is the alpha male, the former National Football League linebacker, pulling up a chair for that up-close and personal look. Oh, they're battling in the ring. It's Samoa Joe and Rhino. Oh, I don't believe it. We need to take a commercial break. More of our main event when we return. And welcome back, everyone, to our main event matchup. It's Samoa Joe, it's Rhino, the 1-year-plus winning streak of Samoa Joe on the line as we look over the shoulder. Great view, our cameraman bringing it to you as we look over that shoulder of the alpha male, Monty Brown. He's got that chair pulled up right here at ringside, Don, and you know he's got his eyes on both of these individuals, and especially on the War Machine, Rhino. What a rivalry they've had as of late here in TNA.
Oh, he's called both these guys out, and Monty Brown knows that's what he's got to do. The squeaky wheel gets the grease, but he's looking intently on these two guys as these guys are battling it out, and man, you can feel it. And what a shot right there by Joe right on the chest of the War Machine.
280 pounds dropping down with that senton. The backsplash across the chest of Rhino. Joe in control and goes for the cover. Far leg hook, 2 count only before Rhino rolls the shoulder.
You know, when Joe came out and accepted that challenge last week on Impact, you could understand. So disappointed that he didn't become the #1 contender in that match when Sting ended up pinning Scott Steiner and getting that shot. Joe so close as you see Rhino bumps into the ref. Oh, the power slam.
Snap slam by Samoa Joe plants Rhino, but senior official Rudy Charles was decked by that clothesline from the War Machine.
Oh, you can't worry about that right now when you've got the wall.
Spinebuster by Rhino on Joe as these two near 300-pounders continue their battle. Could it be the Gore?
He's setting up for it. What? Oh, look at that. Monty Brown pulls him out there and keeps him, and he starts pounding on Rhino right outside the ring. You know he just has had revenge on his mind since Victory Road. Since they had that match and ended in a no contest, and look at him just flowing. Here comes Joe right through suicide dive.
Right through the ropes, and Joe just turned the alpha male upside down. Wait a minute. Now Rhino and Joe, here they go.
This thing is just broken out. It's just broken loose, and you can see there is no control in this, and that's what happens when you get these guys in the ring.
Referee knocked unconscious. Battle continues as Rhino and Joe make their way up the ramp. Rhino clocked him with the right. Belly to belly on the ramp.
Joe obviously took a bad fall when he went through that suicide dive. When he hit the concrete, he hit his head. Joe is an absolute pain. You see Rhino going down the tunnel.
Where's he going? You're right, Don, down the tunnel, but where's he headed?
I don't know. It's Joe. You can see Monty Brown down, Joe down.
Bodies laid out all over the impact zone with the alpha male and the Samoan submission
Wait a
machine,
minute.
both on their back. Joe's out, and Rhino's bringing a table back into the building.
This isn't over as far as he's concerned. And now you see Joe getting right back up to fight him, and Rhino. He's still dazed, though, and Rhino just slams him into the wall.
Oh, you're right. Face first. Right into the wall, and Rhino now gonna try and take that table. Where's he gonna put it?
Said he's gonna right up there in the tunnel.
He's gonna stack it up at the entrance to the tunnel.
He's gonna try to gore somebody right through there.
Oh, and we know who he's gonna try and gore.
Oh, he's setting him up for it, and Samoa Joe already hurt. Already had his bell rung when he hit the concrete from that suicide dive.
Rhino has him measured, has him in his sights.
You see Joe, wait a minute. Monty Brown comes in from behind and slams him down.
You're right. The alpha male Monty Brown is the one that stopped the guard. Oh, what a kick! What a kick from Joe! He's got it! He's choking him! He's trying it out!
Right through the table. He gored Monty. He gored Joe. All of them down right there in the tunnel.
God! Bodies laid out in the tunnel now. All three down. He gored 2 men through a table. Not just any 2 men. He gored Monty Brown and Samoa Joe right through the wood.
These three is just absolutely 3 walls of steel.
It's been an unbelievable impact. We'll see you next week with Sting's answer to Christian.
We are certainly off to a chaotic start on Impact this week with LAX. And speaking of chaos, last week, Samoa Joe, you, Rhino, Monty Brown, your thoughts?
You know, it's obvious that Monty and Rhino still have issues they need to resolve. But Monty, in your haste to resolve your issue with Rhino, you made the classic mistake of causing an issue with me. What is it about me, Monty? What do you hate so much about me? Is it because I'm everything you wish you were? Is it because where you were potentially supposed to be great, I was? It's where your spot was, I am. Is that what it's about, Monty? Are you a little bit jealous? You know what? Maybe it's the fact that just like your NFL career, you got to the big show and you lose. Rhino, if you think we're done, you're out of your mind. Rhino, if you think I've finished and I have made my statement when it comes to you, you're insane. Come hard justice. It's become apparently clear what I need to do. Boys, I need to add you to the checklist. I need to add you to the legacy. You see, there's been one man in TNA who's been undefeated for 14 months. And after hard justice, Rhino, Monty, you will know why.
Well, there's 3 guys around here that seem like they want to fight. They want to tear each other limb from limb. Far be it from me to get in the way of a good fight, and because it'll be good on pay-per-view, it'll be a great match, it'll sell tickets, it's going to happen. A 3-way. The alpha male, Monty Brown. The War Machine, Rhino. And the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe.
That'll be a war.
Oh, and one more thing, guys. Just so you can tear up anything you want, falls count anywhere in the building.
I love it. Turning them loose.
They'll tear it up. They will tear it up.
Now,
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Impact Zone, the War Machine, Rhino!
This Sunday at Hard Justice. Yes, it's Jeff Jarrett against Sting for the NWA World Heavyweight title. But this man, the War Machine Rhino, will also be in action. A 3-way matchup. Rhino, Samoa Joe, and Monty Brown. Turn them loose. It falls count anywhere.
This Sunday at Hard Justice, I got Monty Brown, I got Samoa Joe in a 3-way, and you've got the War Machine, Rhino. And it's a falls count anywhere, so that means I don't have to stay in this ring. I can bring Monty Brown over to this table right here and pile drive him through to the ground.
And he
Do you
would.
want to see that?
It's falls
How
count
about
anywhere.
I come over here to the Spanish announce table and gore Samoa Joe right across that border and pin him in Little Mexico. And Conan, there's not a thing you can do about that. Or I can even go right into the people. I don't think you heard me. I said I can come right over into the people.
That's one way to skin a cat, sure. You can beat him right in the people. Listen to this reaction to the
You
Impact
want
Zone.
me? You want me to bring Samoa Joe over here and punch his teeth down his throat? I don't hear you. You want me to bring Monty Brown over here and beat him down? You know, I can do whatever I want. I can bring Monty Brown over here. I can pile drive Monty Brown right here. I can even go over to the concession stand and knock Monty Brown.
Whoa! I'm just going to talk about taking a tour of the Impact Zone, and out of nowhere, here comes the former NFL linebacker in the alpha male, Monty Brown. He just threw Rhino face first right into the set. Wow! Going to take him again. Oh, that's steel.
Right into the rail right
Falls
there.
count anywhere. It looks like Rhino has fallen. Move out of the way. At Hard Justice, I'm gonna show all you people who the true alpha male is. I'm gonna show everyone why I am the ruler of the Serengeti and why I am at the top of the food chain. I used to run through trunks like that on a daily basis. That boys like Rhino and Samoa Joe. At Hard Justice, no gores, no chokes. All you will see is the
We may have a dissenting viewpoint.
This Sunday, it's gonna be an all-out war. Samoa Joe, Monty Brown, and the War Machine Rhino. These guys are fired up.
Here he is, the unbeaten Samoan submission machine, and Samoa Joe and Monty Brown square off. Look at this exchange.
They don't want to wait till this Sunday. They don't want to wait for Hard Justice. They want it right now. Their anticipation is so high. They've been looking forward to this. And look, he's got him in the rear naked choke right there.
He's got the choke. He's choking the light off. Here comes Rhino in. This is as out of control as it's going to be this Sunday. Falls count anywhere here in the Impact Zone. Security hits the ring to break them up.
And you can see they've got to hold him off for this Sunday. But these guys are so fired up right now. There's security everywhere in the ring.
Wow. Still trying to restore order here in the Impact Zone from ringside. Mike Tenay and Don West. DW is going to be out of control this Sunday at Hard Justice. Those three going to square off. Falls count anywhere. But what about tonight? What about this week on Impact?